My LRB undertray splitter attached to my Rx7 with the Samberg kit and AWR sway bar mounts and Samberg radiator. I was able to tweak it to fit. I think LRB may take some of these modifications to start selling kits specifically for the setup. They currently sell one for the rotary. But basically what I did, this piece right here, is there used to be these flat pieces on the side here. I cut those off. There's actually a mark where you're supposed to bend it on the factory Rx7, so I cut that off flush. Then that would leave kind of a pointed triangle here. I cut that flush off right there. So that's all the cutting that you had to do. And then there wasn't a good spot to mount it. I didn't want to drill into a subframe or weld anything. Hopefully you can kind of see it up there. But I basically made some little tiny aluminum brackets, and there's a hole drilled on one end of it, and it uses the front power steering bolt hole, and the other end I tapped for a normal 12mm bolt. You can see there's a spacer up there as well that keeps it from wanting to hit back here. Once you do that, actually here's the aluminum. You can get it right at Tractor Supply. It's 1/8 inch thick, 1 inch wide aluminum. It's like, I think it was $9 or so. Once you do that, the front actually bolts up pretty fine. Right here on the side piece on the front, I do have 5 washers underneath the front bolt, just to tip the front end down a little bit to give it clearance to the bottom of the Samberg radiator. And then these 2 front bolts right here, those are the short ones that come with the LRB kit. These are the long ones that come with the LRB kit. And then the very far outside ones are the long ones, but I think because I dipped this front down, it wants to hang a little bit lower, so I have a spacer up there. I bet you could grab this arm and tweak it up a little bit and you wouldn't need to use that spacer. The other thing that I had to do was drill the holes, obviously, in the back there to go into those brackets that I made. All I did was took a pencil, I took it to the bench grinder to make it really thin, cut it short, that way I could reach my hand up there and kind of stick it through the holes that I drilled and tapped, so I could mark where the holes needed to be, and then I just pulled it off and drilled them for those bolt holes. But it seems like it fits pretty well with minimal modifications. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about, you can kind of see it through here, is it is really close to the radiator. If I push up on it, you can actually hear it over here, so maybe, actually it may be right there. There could be some rattling here, or it could be some tapping against the radiator. Maybe I can resolve that with a piece of high heat foam or something like that. But I'm going to give it a test drive and see what I think.